Hey guys, this is Big Al. I'm running for governor. I'm celebrating this year. I'm celebrating 50 years. Back in the days when our country was going through one of its hardest times, during the Vietnam days, I was in Nellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas. When I arrived there, it was like crazy, 130 degrees temperature. Nothing was there. I said, what the hell am I doing here? But it didn't make a difference. 7 months later, they wanted to discharge me dishonorably. Why? Because they said that I was schizoid and I wasn't fit for the military. He says, listen, pack your bags. You're being discharged under medical discharge. You're not getting out in honor. You're not getting out on a general, and you're not getting out on dishonorable. And because you told us that you were visiting a psychiatrist before you joined the military, it's not our fault. Get your uniform, hand it in, sign off all your paperwork. We'll give you your last check and have a good day. I said, no way, you guys are not charging me. Yes, it is. I went to the major. I went trying to go to the general. General wasn't there. So what did I do? The general, eventually, they got me to the major. They sent me from Nellis Air Force Base in Vegas, all the way. Nellis Air Force Base, Las Vegas only had 150,000 people, and Elvis was at the Hilton still doing the jig. So they sent me on my old Vega. If you guys, most of you young people won't know a Vega, but that was the car, the new car that was supposed to be the hottest thing since sliced bread. I went to March Air Force Base in San Bernardino, California, and I took the same test, psychological test that they had now, and they were drilling me, and they were saying that, oh, you know, the papers I went there, they says schizoid, and all these like medical definitions. I'll send you guys the paperwork, the medical definitions that I'm not fit for military service, and I brought my problem with me, and they're gonna send me back with the same problem that they say I had. But I had no problem when I took the test, and they saw how hard I fought for my sanity. They said, we see no reason why this man should be medically discharged. If his superiors are happy with their work, forget about what the psychologist says, this guy is going back into the military. When the captain found out what I did at March Air Force Base, the captain got me out in 17 months and change. Less than 18 months of military service. I'm the only one with the smallest amount of service that did military time and got out in honor. That's how I fought for my country. I fought for my country in honor, just to defend my own sanity with the incorrupt ways that the military is treating their people. When I have problems, and in this world right here, there was when I was staying over there at Barbers Point, and I got assaulted. They kicked me out, and they put me into housing. They forced evicted me and threw me into the streets. U.S. Vets Initiative. They get $650,000 from Swartz that awarded them so they can treat veterans like me, and force kicked me right out of there. When I wanted to get an attorney to help defend me, there's no attorneys for veterans. But these guys who grabbed $650,000, they got attorneys, and then the attorney, when I got the forced eviction, I went to Kenneth Lau, and Kenneth Lau bit his teeth like Bruce Lee, and he was coming after me, and he says, you got to get out. Okay, I got out, but then when I got out, I was a forced evicted. So in Hawaii, when they kick you out on forced eviction, you can countersue them. So when I went for the countersuit, Kevin Lau, who's an eviction specialist, I was going to legal aid. Legal aid says, who is the lawyer that's after you? They said, Kenneth Lau, pack your bags, you're getting out. There's no way you're gonna fight against him. So when I took him to court, Kevin Lau says, oh, you got what do you got, criminal too? I don't handle criminal. Kevin Lau backed out. I went to another law firm, and I gave them like 3 days of paperwork regarding what took place. They said, oh, we do criminal, but we don't do forced eviction. They got out of there. Then I went to a limited liability attorney that they had. They hired 3 levels of the best experts against me. So when I went to that law firm, I said, hey, I got something. We're not limited liability attorneys. I got the paperwork. Okay, limited liability attorney. These guys over there in downtown Honolulu. What happened with that? When I presented that paperwork to them, no liability at all. What about the forced eviction? They looked at it. I had the proof. And they said, okay, we'll give you $7,000 or $8,000 for forced eviction. $7,000 or $8,000? You're crazy. I'm getting more than that. because my countersuit was 100,000. I got it up to 12,000. They said, you know what? We like your fight. We're going to throw in another $5,000, and they wanted to give me 17,000. I still fought them after I signed the paperwork, but the guy liked my fight so much. One of the best, 40 years as an attorney to limit people's liability, and he liked my energy, my conviction, and my story so much. He went back to the insurance company after I signed that, and they gave me $18,000. I have an $18,000 check. People can lie, but checks don't lie. And I had that check to show you. So this is the fight that I want to do, that when I become governor, I'm going to make sure that every veteran, no matter if he's 1 day or 50 years, that he has representation and he can get an attorney. There's other things I want to talk about, but when it comes to the military, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. This is Big Al, and you can call me at 922-2000. You can't call anybody else in the government that's willing to call you back, but you can call me back. And if you're especially in the military, you want to call me, because I'll give you your rights. This is Big Al, and I'm waiting for your call, 922-2000, where you can stay safe until I can turn the lights on for you. Zing!